So I just made that video on the big three, and this is the video on the relationship between Aries and Aries, bro. So the thing about me, I'm an Aries sun, but my son's mother is an Aries ascendant, and she's very Martian-like in a lot of ways. How she, how she socializes, she's more of her Leo self. She's a Leo moon, and sometimes those energies. I tend to get those energies confused. But I will say this: we were having a discussion, which eventually turned into an argument. And I already know what I need to know about her to not bring it to these places. But I will tell you this before I tell you the result of this. I told you I'm an Aries Sun, Libra Moon, Capricorn Ascendant. So I was a little buzz, I was having a good time. I was feeling real good. And she said, we were talking about something, and I gave her a little piece of advice, and she was like, bro, what is your perception of this and this and this? And I was like, I see, my intention was to enlighten her because that is my name, Aaron Moses, the enlightener, bro. Aaron means the enlightener. So I said whatever, and whenever I'm making sense, or whenever I say things that conflict with her foundation, I guess, she will try to take you out your cool and emotionally mess with you in order for you to feel what she feels. And I'm like, bro, I'm not. You shouldn't have asked me that. And that is definitely very Martian in nature. That's a Martian behavior, in my opinion, because when I'm in my Mars energy, I tend to do that. I usually don't do, like, I might say something that might trigger somebody, or I might say something that's gonna make somebody emotionally respond in order to catch them off guard with some to implant my seeds of knowledge. So um, you might say something like, "Bro, I don't think you should be doing this," and I will say, "Well, of course you don't think that because you didn't grow up with, you didn't have a dad when you grew up, bro. That's how people without dads think." And you might be, "Hold up, bro. Why would you say?" I'm like, "Okay, look. Well, let me give you the statistics then. 70% of black men grew up without a dad, and therefore, and I break down the statistics and I implant the seeds, and you start thinking like, I almost punched you in the face, but that makes a lot of sense. That silence is what I'm going for. You'll be like, let me cool down, bro. Let me think about that. Alright. And I'm like, bro, I didn't mean, look, I apologize. I didn't mean to go there, bro. But you made me mad, bro, because you weren't hearing me, bro. I try not to do that with people I don't know like that. I might like raise the energy enough to catch you off guard to put my seeds in there, but she definitely does that. But as far as us being too fiery, like, again, like, most of the time I'm a chill person. Most of the time I'm chill, more earthy type of person. But when it goes there, bro, I see. You know what? I recommend that. I recommend that if it is gonna be an Aries on Aries, I wouldn't recommend two Aries sons be in a relationship, bro. Because when we're both in our Aries, bro, it could go up, bro. It could go to horrible, horrible places. It's never been. It's never been like, okay, she's a Taurus sun, Aries ascendant, Leo moon. It's never like it's never any conflict between the other two. It's never like my Libra moon, which is Venus, and her Taurus, unless it's on some manipulative stuff and we're both just trying to outgame each other. and we're like, okay, well, I think we should go here. But if we go here, then we're gonna have to get an Uber back. And well, yeah, because this and this. Well, I don't think about that. Well, you don't think about that. Well, see, this and this. And like, bro, all the gaming and the manipulation and the charming and the I didn't think about that. And I'm like, yeah, of course you didn't think about that. And just goes. It's just like it's a dance. Now I could see that. I could see like a Libra and a Taurus. I could see that. But then when it goes to, let me see, like the Capricorn and her Leo, bro. This when she gets all, and I'm gonna break all these things down specifically. I'm just talking about Aries and Aries, so I don't want to get off track. So me just being naturally, I want to say, I could use the word arrogant, bro. Me just feeling like, bro, this is not the. I feel like I have to protect you from yourself. I feel like I know for a fact these decisions are gonna affect everybody. And if this is something that you are dead set on, which is something that's something that we have in common. When I have my mind fixed on something, this is my Aries, and this is where Taurus gets it from. She's combining her Taurus energy and her Aries energies to create these conflicts that we get into. When I have my mind fixed on something and I plan things, I don't like my plans change, bro. I rather everything blow up than to not me to than to me not do it my way. I'm like, bro, I came over here. I have this money. I want to go to the movies. Then we could go to Applebee's, and then we can get some drinks, and then we come home and watch some Netflix, and then order some pizza. That's just for an example. Okay, and she's like, well, I wanted to go this place and get some sushi and do this and do this. I'm like, bro, I already ran it by you, and you said it was a good idea, and you changed the plans. And she's like, well, yeah, but okay, how about this? How about I pay for it all? I'm like, no, I really wanted to go to Applebee's. I already know what I want to order. I already know what time the movie's gonna start. I already know this. And she's like, well, you didn't even ask me. I'm like, bro, I did, but this and this and this. And she's like, well, I don't want to do that. I'm like, you know what? Let's do let's do half and half. And then when we're in the Uber, I'm like, I hope we get in a fucking car accident, bro. I hope we do. I hope both of us are decapitated horribly, and we die in horrible, disgusting, fiery deaths. That's exactly. It's not that extreme, but it's like it gets to that point, bro. Just because of the amount of fire, bro. And I'm not a double fire, but it's like because Capricorn is an Earth sign and it has fire in it, it overcompensates. Because I have so much Earth in my natal chart, whenever I need any of the element, it kicks in. It kicks in. And I have Leo. I mean Venus and Taurus. I have Capricorn ascendant, Capricorn first house, Capricorn North Node Capricorn, and some other stuff going on. I can't remember right now, bro. I'm not an astrologer or anything like that. I'm just speaking on my experiences. And then if you think about what I just said about the car accident thing, we both have those extreme thoughts. She just doesn't voice it, but I can feel her thoughts, bro. She just is like, bro, I hope that this happens before you get over here, bro. Cause now I don't even want to be around you. Now I don't even. And then like, see, the thing about it is, my brother is an Aries. He's an Aries Sun, Gemini Moon, Sagittarius Sun. I mean Aries Sun, Sagittarius Ascendant, Gemini Moon. When we're pretty cool. I mean, but when we do get into arguments, it's like, bro, this this is very violent, bro. This is a very violent, aggressive situation, bro. This is dangerous. This is something that is not gonna end well for either of us, bro. And I mean, I think the most important part, of course, when it comes to anger and combat and just that type of situation is, of course, venting, letting it out. When you're angry and people are venting with you, you tend to not hear a lot, or you tend to block out a lot, so you can get your stuff off, and it burns out fairly quickly between two Martians. I'll say that Martians is the correct way to say the plural version of Aries, not Arieses or not Aryans. I don't like when people say that because that's incorrect. It's actually Martians. Two Aries, Martians. Okay. Like I've seen a Taurus. My homeboy is an Aries, and his girl is his wife's a Taurus. They will argue for like 10 minutes, bro. 10 minutes straight, the same level. If it's at a seven, it's gonna be at a seven for 10 minutes, and they'll be like, "Shut up." Well, you shut up. You shut up. It'll be quiet. Oh, I'll say you shut up. No, matter of fact, come here. Shut up. I'm like, bro, you've been literally doing this for like 20 minutes, bro. 30 minutes go by. Yeah, I see you. I see you. I see you in there quiet. Shut up. No, come here. I'm like, bro, you cannot keep doing this, bro. Two Aries, I will say that. Two Martians will get it out. Vent, and it'll be out. It'll be out. The the most, the longest that me and my Aries brother argued was probably like maybe a good 2 or 3 minutes, bro. As far as the yelling tip, but that's because we're men too. But me and Liz, bro, we argue for maybe like 5 minutes, as opposed to I've seen other people argue literally for a good 10 minutes, because I go from 0 to 5 to 7 to like 4 to like 6, and it just goes back and forth. But that doesn't last long, bro. That doesn't last long, and I'm a quick shot, so I don't like to. I like to get it all out. I don't like to do this back and forth. That's just how I am. So do I do I recommend it? I recommend it if you have any Aries placements in your big three. You do not get into a romantic relationship with somebody who has any Aries placements. I recommend that not happen. As much as I have love for the Aries gang, I recommend that because it goes up. Let me see. I don't think I've interacted with Aries on Aries. I don't think so. I don't think I've had any other Aries friends or any people with any strong Aries placements. So, but uh, again, she's not an Aries sun, but it's still going to interact. You're still gonna go through your cycles, so it's still gonna come out, bruh. It's still gonna come out. Like I said, with her, we both have strong Martian placements and strong Venetian placements. So, with me having Aries in Gemini, I mean, with Mars in Gemini, and Gemini and Mars, Aries Sun, and her, I don't know her chart like that, but I know she's an Aries ascendant. I mean, Leo Moon, Aries ascendant, bro. So those two combinations, all that fire, and I'm not a fiery person predominantly. I'm more of an earthy Saturn person, bro. But like I said, the earth is gonna compensate. When I need some extra fire, it's gonna tap in. When I need some water, it's going to tap in. When I need some air, it's going to tap in, and the earth is already there. So that's all it is, man. I like I said, bro. And even if we were both two Aries suns, bro, it wouldn't matter. It wouldn't matter. I don't recommend it. But if that's what you want to, that's what you want to do. If you don't have anger issues and you can control yourself and you don't drink alcohol or do any uppers, then go ahead, go for it. Go for it. Unless both of you have two water placements and one Aries placement, I definitely wouldn't recommend that anyways, but go for it. Go for it. I'm an Earth Aries, and she's a Fire Aries. And yeah. See what happens, bruh. I say it's a no go. I say there's a 1 out of 3 chance, not 1 out of 3, 3 out of 10 chance that that would be a successful relationship. But again, yes, there's other stuff that goes on where the whole zodiac wheel spectrum, whatever, bro. I'm saying, I mean, I'm just naturally a combative person, bro. I'm not a contrarian. I'm not an a hole. I'm not rude. None of that. But it's just, it happens, bro. Everybody is eventually gonna get into an argument with somebody. Everybody's gonna have their disagreements. Everybody's gonna disappoint everybody. And everybody's gonna do something selfish for you, like, wow, why would you do that? Okay, and that's just what happens. And I guess I don't just let it be what it is, and they don't just let it be what it is with me. So who knows? But that's it, man. You already know I'm trying to get that follow like King Solomon, man. So make sure you show some love by liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. Showing the same love to me that I show to you, man. Because I love you guys, and you already know that, man. If you want this page to grow, if you want this channel to grow, the only way for you to do that is for you to donate love by liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. So these videos will pop up in people's suggested. I cannot say the word suggested. I said it once. Suggested videos, and you could shoot these videos out in people's Facebook Messenger. You know, if you feel like they need this information and their lives would be a little bit better for a small or large amount of time, man. So that's it, bro. Like I said already, it's Aaron Moses. Life is in the breath. Breathing it in. Peace.